Hey guys, hello, this is Pastor Felix. Want to show you a video on repairing my fuel tank. 99 Chevy Suburban. Had rusted out. Long story short, I ordered a new tank. When it came in, I did not check the box. I dropped the tank and tried to get started. Wrong tank. Note to self, check the box as soon as it comes in. Also, there was some dings in it. I was forced to patch it. It was not fun. There's several rust spots that I patched, and one of them gave loose, gave out. Here's the tank. Here's some patches. These epoxy patches. When I say epoxy, it was fiberglass and epoxy mix, and it got hard as a rock. That went well. I ran out of that and had to use some sort of putty compound that you mix up 2-part and put on there. That gave way. That's where my leak ended up coming back. Bought a new tank, putting it in. Something that if you're out there dropping a tank is not fun, and because you got to access the hoses and things of that nature from underneath the car, and the hoses are on top, so that stinks. So after doing that once or twice, I decided to cut an access panel in the back of my truck. So as you see here, I drilled some holes and used a sawzall to cut it out, and now I have an access panel. Then I can more easily get to these lines. Note about these lines, you got to use a tool, a special tool, to get these off. These had little lips I had to cut off with a knife, and I also had to modify this tool so that it could get closer. I had to use a grinder to modify that. Reason being, if here's the other fuel, and it has these little lips, these little tabs on there, and it doesn't get through there very well unless you modify it. Because I did modify it, one of these tabs ended up breaking off. So that stunk. Here I have a good pump, about a $100 bill that I can't use. So, lesson learned, my mistake. You can learn. And once I put in the panel, it's not bad. I got some tabs here. You don't see it, you just have to add the carpet. So now everything's tested, it's looking good. I got to put the straps back on underneath. That's a 15 millimeter, and that's what I'm about to do next. I've already tested it. Before you button up your project, make sure that everything, all the connections are back together, batteries back together, and I've started, it runs, everything's going fine, there's no leaks. So now I'm going to button it back up, but just another little project when you got to do it yourself and you don't want to pay someone else to do it. I believe in you, you can do it too. Take care.